Cole and Gavin were born at 27 weeks, and we found out right from the start that Cole had had a brain bleed. And so right from the beginning, we knew that life was going to be different.
So for a period of time, it was accepting what the reality was. And I think once we did that, then we could start to put together how things were going to be. And a key piece of that was finding a place for Cole that he would be able to receive the type of education and therapy that he needed. Luckily, we were able to find the Jackson Center, and from day one, we've known that was the place.
There are no other facilities in this area that do what the Jackson Center does. There are very few places for our kids to go. The Jackson Center is so important because all these kids now have a place to be, a place where they're valued, where their lives matter, where their contributions to this community matter. And without that, I don't know what we would do as a family if we didn't have the Jackson Center to take Cole to every day. I am certain that he is well taken care of and well loved.
As kids grow and having a twin brother and Gavin, we see progression at a different pace and at a different level. And the advancements we see and the progress we see in Cole is far slower, but small improvements go so far. And when you add those up through the course of a year, or now through the course of the last almost 6 years, the advancement we've seen has been tremendous, and that's why we do it. Our hope for Cole is independence. We want him to be able to live with as much independence as possible, to continue his education and go to college and get a job and be able to use his mind to accomplish whatever. And how the Jackson Center plays into that is they are the ones that are going to lead him there. It really does give us a hopeful future for him, that he can accomplish those things that at one point we didn't know what that would be.
Being a parent of a special needs kid is at times isolating. You don't really know who you can talk to. Your friends who you had prior to don't really understand kind of what life is like with a child with cerebral palsy. And coming to the Jackson Center was just like a breath of fresh air to walk in and have all these families and moms and kids that were going through exactly what we were going through. And the Jackson Center has just become a second family.
Yeah, supporting the Jackson Center is so important because this is a one-of-a-kind school and opportunity that these kids need. The energy that goes into a day with these children is amazing, and the public school system just can't provide that. It's not that they wouldn't try to, but it comes down to resources, and the Jackson Center relies on all of us to provide that, and that's why it's important for everyone to understand, number one, what the Jackson Center is, and then to realize that these kids' future is in their hands.